Here we go, Dom. We're off.
We're off. Session 7. Take us through it, Andy.
Well, welcome back, viewers. This is, if you've been diligently following our stepped sessions, where the idea was to give people a kind of progressive workout or progressive schedule of workouts to follow, then we're now up to session 7 of the allotted 12.
Yeah.
And the idea is that we progressively get more intensity and longer duration as we go through. So session 12 is going to be a 35-minute workout, but
session 7 you meant?
Sorry, session 7 of 12. Session.
What have you been doing this morning?
Session 7 of 12 is going to be 35 minutes, but we will be dipping our toes at level 8.
Oh really?
Yes. Oh really?
What's going to happen?
And
Okay.
level 8 on the RPE scale means that well, there'll be little, if no, chat, because we'll be prioritising our cardiovascular system to make sure that the figs keep spinning the pedals. You all right, John?
Yeah, no, 8 is...
If you want to get off now,
I'm a little
we're going to
tempted.
make a cup of tea. You're okay.
8, okay, yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Don't forget, it's your 8. It's an RPE 8. It's how you feel right now 8. It's not our 8. It's not someone else's 8. It's not an elite athlete's 8. It's just what you're doing. So we're going to kind of step the workout through. We're going to start off as we are now on our bulk standard 6-minute warm-up. And the idea of that is that we get ourselves to a level 3/4. But today we want to be at the top end of a 4, because the first block we're doing a jump. We're doing a double tap on the gears,
Okay.
and we're going up to 6.
From 4 to 6?
From 4 to 6.
Excellent, good.
4 to
right,
6.
Okay. I think Andy was saying there that 8 is going to be tough and all the rest of it. But this should be challenging but not impossible, I think is the point with all
Well,
of this
most
stuff.
definitely. Most definitely it should be challenging. It should be those times when you're on the bike or you're exercising and somebody could ask you a question and you're not going to answer because you're prioritising everything that your body needs.
Yeah. So it's about stretching ourselves, not hurting ourselves.
Yeah.
I think is the truth, and improving the fitness and stuff, which is great. So we're doing some double taps, some jumping out of the saddle,
You got it, man. You got it.
Okay.
So
good.
this is a bit of a progression, and as I've said all the way through these workouts, is that it's not that you start on week 1 at session 1 and on week 12 you're doing session 12. It's a bit more complex than that, the way the body responds. So we would expect, as we've been doing, to hang around certain workouts because we feel that they're challenging and we've still got some progress to make on them.
Yeah.
So, if you're still doing workouts 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fantastic. I mean, you can do those till the cows come home, wherever they go.
Yeah, well, I think it's a very good point. I mean, I've definitely done each of the ones we've recorded. I've done every single one of them at least once and sometimes twice. And you can go back around.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is it's a really great free resource for anyone. You could use it over a whole year. And the 12 sessions would keep you fit and strong.
Would they ever? Would they ever?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Right. So let's make sure that we are adhering to our own guidelines, and we've got a good leg spin. I'm starting to feel that I'm having to kind of. The breathing is starting to become a little bit more, I wouldn't say laboured, but I'm certainly having to think about these breaths as I talk. I'm starting to get warm.
I think my
legs, my hips, ankles, knees, lower back starting to loosen up.
Yeah.
It's relatively early in the morning here, so take a little bit longer to get going in the mornings.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, Dom.
Unfurling, that's my phrase.
Like a spinnaker on a yacht.
That's something like that. I'll take that. Just waking the body up.
Like a trying to think of things that unfurl.
Yeah.
Leaves.
Yes.
Petals. You're like a morning petal.
It's not what I've been called ever before.
No, there you go.
I'll take it though. I'll take it, morning petal. Morning, Petal.
Morning. Let's keep that leg speed. Remember to push through the kind of balls of your feet on the pedals.
Yeah.
Relax the upper body, don't tense the upper body, keep yourself nice and loose.
Yeah. Get ready for the workout. Get ready for the effort.
So we got around about 40 more seconds of the warm-up. I'm feeling like I'm ready, and then we're going to jump up to a block, to the first exercise block or the first intensity block at an RPE of 6. So 6, you should still be able to hold a conversation at a 6, albeit you're thinking about getting the words out. And remember, it takes a while for your body to respond to the load that you put on the bike. So don't be cavalier with your resistance.
Has been known.
There we go, up to 6.
What's that? So we're going to do. It's quite. Yeah, I feel that quite straight away. But
straight away, yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah, I can feel that. But again, you don't want to kind of crank it up. And while we're still in talking mode, we'd like to thank you for all the recent feedback we've had. And a big morning shout out to Laurent in France, and Sue in Lanzarote, who are regular contributors, watchers, participants, cyclists. So really appreciated your recent feedback, and a big good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, to you guys.
Absolutely, yeah, you're really telling us all about your experience on the bikes, and giving us plenty of really positive feedback about the sessions. So thanks ever so much. Really, really nice to hear and see that stuff. Keep them coming. Anyone else who wants to comment, don't forget we're really keen to hear from you and hear how these sessions are working for you. And I'll stop there.
Which is good, and Dom giving us the classic example there of having to think about his breathing and his comments at the same time, prioritising one over the other. So that's a good indication that he's working at a nice solid 6. I think I'm a little bit under a 6, you know that? Yeah. I'm now a minute and a half into that block. I'm going to give myself a little bit more.
That's good, that early clip round the back of the head there with the 6 straight off the workout.
Yeah, it's good. Straight into a 6 early on, after the warm-up.
An RPE, as Andy has said before, it's all about your own personal rating.
Absolutely.
Of perceived effort. 10 is sprinting down the road as fast as you can. 0 sitting on the sofa.
Absolutely.
No,
you're working now, Dom, aren't you? That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what are we doing next, Andy?
Well, next we're going to a 7.
Oh, excellent.
For 2 minutes.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know. Well, I feel all right about that, but I'm going to worry that you're going to do an 8 at 1 minute directly after that. It's just a guess.
Oh, well, I could do.
It
could be longer, Dom.
I don't think that's one.
I know. But your leg speed's looking good.
Yeah. Trying hard.
Remember to keep the upper body relaxed. Head looking forward and down. Legs doing the work. You should be at your kind of, this isn't a spin session, so you should be at your kind of default comfort leg speed, but always try to keep a good cadence. Right, here we go.
7 for 2 minutes. Right, very good. I've got to settle in for this. I know.
So I've got to turn it up.
Yep.
There you go. There's the wheel change. There's the tone change.
This is a wake up for you.
There's the tone change. Might have gone a bit early there. That's a 7. And don't forget, the 7 won't kick in straight away. It will take 45 seconds to a minute before you feel that load. Feel the resistance. Your body has to go through all those chemical reactions to start accommodating the increased demand for fuel.
It'd be really interesting to hear what time you do the workouts. So we do most of ours set recording in the early part of the day.
Yeah.
I did do a session the other day in the evening.
Oh, right.
And you do get a very, obviously your body's warmed up, but you're tired or something, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite a different experience.
Do you not feel it kind of hypes you up?
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of like amps you up for the evening. So when you're trying to kind of,
when trying to relax, yeah.
when everyone's sitting down doing nothing, you're kind of,
It's true.
cleaning the windows and taking the trash
It wasn't
out.
ideal. I mean, I think doing it in the warmer months of the year when the days are longer is better.
Yeah.
But it was unusual. I just hadn't found time to exercise at any other point. I thought, okay, I've got a bit of a window here.
Yeah.
Let's get out and do it.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I think I'm at a 7, maybe a low 7.
Yeah, I think
Next, we're going back to a 6. So that's going to feel quite easy for 3 minutes, or easier. Sorry. So here we go. Right.
that's a 6.
Resistance off slightly. Keep the pedal
change
speed
in the
up.
leg speed, yeah. That's the thing that one of the things you've helped me with is that taking the resistance off isn't an opportunity to slow the leg speed. I know.
No.
It's about keeping that
Keeping that constant
tempo going. Isn't it?
Exactly, tempo. The pulse of the ride.
The pulse of the ride.
Yeah.
And I have been out with my youngest son, and he's, because the weather's a bit better here, we're riding to this and that, and even going to the shops and back. I'm always keeping my leg speed up.
Whoa.
You'd be proud of my leg speed, Andy, I think.
Who's that guy?
Who's the guy with, why didn't he change gear, they say?
Who's the guy with a shopping bag? Yeah, and that's something we used to go on about at the start of the workouts, is that, it's just to encourage to be active. So yeah, walking to the shops with the shopping, riding to the shops, coming back with the shopping, interjecting activity into as many moments of your day as you can. I mean, it's a massive benefit on so many fronts. We've got a big advertising campaign on in the UK at the moment about exercise and its positive effects on mental health, and really encouraging people as best they can to make time for exercise. Yes. And I forget the slogan, but it's pretty good. It's something, it has the word moments on it. Make moments for movement, something like that.
Okay, nice, like that.
Which I really, really liked. And but that can be quite difficult to kind of,
what do we do next?
If you're used to a kind of a sedentary, a sedentary lifestyle, to have that habit shift,
Definitely.
to flick that switch and say, I'm getting up, I'm going out. And that's the beauty of particularly walking, is that it's so low tech. You don't need any kit. You just get up and do it. And it's always the kind of, the stepping stones to so many other great things. It's no wonder it's got many great athletes would always sing its praises as a kind of training tool, as a relaxation tool. Anyway, next we go up to an 8 for 2 minutes. So there's not going to be much chat. So we go from a 6 to an 8. So this is going to be, ready, Dom?
I'm ready, I think.
Okay. Right, 8. Make it a good 8. It's for 2 minutes, yes.
What are you thinking about out of saddle? Should I need to?
I'm just going to stay in the saddle and push this 8.
Won't be a lot of chat here.
Yeah, this is an 8.
This is hard. Feeling it on the front
20
of my
seconds
knees.
in and I can feel it's an 8.
Yeah, stay with us, guys.
Stay with it.
That's 25% of the way through this block. That's very.
Here we go. Dom's doing his mental
way.
gymnastics.
It's true. It really helps.
Yeah, it's good. Keep that leg speed up, upper body relaxed, head looking forward and down.
Wow. Each little section is broken down into little chunks.
Yep.
And so
Okay, that's halfway through the 8.
so you're on the
One more minute, it's good.
counting down on the 8.
I can really feel that on my thighs now. I'm talking, but I don't want to.
Oh my God. That's hard, Andy.
Yep.
That's very hard.
Yeah. It's your hard though, Dom.
Into the final. Yeah.
So it's hard.
It is. It is, man.
Okay. After this level 8 block, which finishes in about 15 seconds, we're going back down to a 6. So still, you know, good intensity, but it's going to feel a lot easier than the 8. So there we go. Oh, back to a 6.
Yeah, man. Instantly.
Slowed the
I
leg
wanna
speed.
slow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
No. You'll recover quicker if you've got a healthy leg speed.
Yeah. I get that. That feels very clear sense of getting oxygen.
Yeah.
Into me. You get that sort of sigh.
Yeah.
When you
Take the resistance off. Yeah.
And you get
Yeah.
really, and then I can find it again. But if there's any doubt that we're working, you can hear it in my voice.
It's interesting that when you come off an intense block, that your body's kind of, you know, you're in deficit.
Yeah.
So, you know, even if you take when you take the resistance off, for the first 30, 45 seconds, it still feels like hard work.
Yeah.
Because your body is thinking, okay, I can now pay back the oxygen to those organs. So, which is why it's good to keep a healthy leg speed. And even though you think you're over the intense bit, your body has work to do.
Yes.
Even though mentally you know that you've gone past the hard bit.
Good point. That makes sense. One of the other things I found helpful in sitting next to Andy on these sessions is that he explains, at least to me, and hopefully to you guys as well, some of the science behind staying healthy and fit in a very easy to understand sort of way.
Yeah.
So it's good from that point of view too.
Yeah. My mantra would just be as active as you can throughout the day. Any little bit of activity you can do, at the end of the day, it all stacks up, and you look back and you go, wow, I did some reaching and stretching, did some walking, some carrying, and it's just that, it's just keeping that going. It really is.
So another little note to myself, looking at the clock.
Yeah.
We're over halfway through this session, this workout.
Yeah.
So always good. You can look to the finish line.
Yep.
It's a way away, but it's further
there.
than the start line. Closer than the start line, I should say.
Okay. In a little under 30 seconds, we're going back up to a 7. So you're going to put the resistance on.
Very good.
Don't be cavalier with it, it's just one notch. So I'm definitely at a 6 now, there's no doubt about that. Maybe the 6, between 6 and 8 is quite difficult to judge, isn't it? Maybe they all are. Well,
Up to a 7.
right, up to a 7 on your RPE.
I suspect
The note on the wheel changed.
on the next 8, I'm probably going to, putting my hand in the air
Wait for
now,
the seeds
going to have a
would
little
be
bit of out the saddle time. Just to change the muscle groups.
Oh, keep that a good 7. Keep it a good 7. Keep the leg speed constant. Keep it at your default speed. We're not doing an enhanced cadence session. Oh man.
Back to what Laurent was saying, one of our very committed and responsive viewers. He was talking about how he was put in a pigeonhole when he was younger in terms of his ability to be active. And it's taken him a few years, but he's put that to one side now and is getting fit and strong.
Yeah.
Despite the aging process. So never too late.
No. No. Oh my, this is a good 7. Good 7.
Is it 2 or 3 at this? 2
I
at
think it's
this.
just 2 at this, yeah. Okay. So in 30 seconds, we're going back to a 6 for 3 minutes.
Stick with us, everyone.
Stick with us.
It's getting pretty warm in here.
Yeah. Just 2 guys.
Someone suggested, a mate of mine knows about YouTube, he said, 2 blokes in a cabin would be a much better name.
Yeah. 3 men in a boat. Okay. Okay, back to a 6.
2 blokes in a shed.
Oh, got the itchy sweats.
Okay. This is going by quickly though.
Yep.
Follow that next 2-minute block at 8. I suspect might go a bit more
That
slow.
may drag. That may be like wearing galoshes in molasses. One of those weird dreams you have, you know, when you just can't run.
Oh my God.
Nothing works.
Yeah.
Everything's against you. I just can't run.
Making any progress forward.
Quick adjustment on the your saddle.
Keep the balls going over your pedals, not anywhere else.
Keep them going.
Keep those balls
That's
rolling.
something else as you get older. Keep them going.
Very good.
Okay, so this is a nice 6, level 6. A couple more minutes of this, then we go into another 8 for 2 minutes. And that's probably going to be quite tough, Dom.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But it will be for me anyway. I broke it into 4 30-second blocks. That's what I do in my head.
Okay. Okay, this is a good 6. Yeah, I can converse. Okay, having to think about it, but it's not really a problem. I wouldn't want to be chatting like this for hours. You know, I'd rather do one or the other. Remember to keep that default leg speed going. Clock's winding itself down nicely. Into the last minute of this block, and then psych yourself for a level 8, RPE 8 for 2 minutes.
Yeah, so get yourself set and ready for this.
You got it.
Try, as I have to do, to keep even though you're fatigued and it's challenging, the form, as Andy's told us all along, is important.
Don't
Keep
hold your
knees-
breath, just
Knees under your hips, don't forget to breathe.
breathe deep.
Why
and
would you,
relax.
but we do.
Yeah. Don't need to hold your breath, don't tense up, that causes you to not breathe correctly, so relax.
And if you feel a bit nervous, might be overstating, a little apprehensive coming into a tough block, it's normal. I definitely do.
Of course. It's why part of the fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. 8.
Up to an 8, okay.
Tone change.
For 2 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's going to be.
he shuts his eyes.
Okay. Here's where Andy's dance tracks come into their own.
Yeah. Hopefully that bass rhythm will keep you.
I'm going to do 30 seconds or 20 seconds out the saddle in a minute.
Oh yeah?
In a few seconds. Okay.
Okay, Dom's going to go out the saddle. Feel free if you want to on the 8. Something to push against.
And at least on a static bike, you can close your eyes without crashing. Somehow it's nice. Stay with us, guys. Stay with us.
into the last minute of this. I'm dripping.
We're into single figures.
I'm melting.
Yeah, this is tough. Keep that leg speed. Oh.
Yeah, this is a good 8.
Watch that clock. It's ticking down for you guys, as it is for us. Oh.
Stay relaxed. Don't tense up. Keep your hands relaxed. Otherwise you're just calling for oxygen. Oh my, feeling this. Okay, back to a 6. Oh, wow. Oh.
It's hardest I've worked for a while.
Yeah.
Really good.
So this is where your body's still calling out for oxygen. The loads come off. So it takes another 45 seconds to a minute for the payback to occur. And then you're kind of, hopefully, where you need to be on the 6.
Oh. Not much rest here on this workout, Andy.
No? Well,
I mean, it goes up and down, but
yeah. This is I named this workout the rolling road. So you're kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. There's no particular respite bits. I mean, the 6s, the idea of the 6s is that once you're there, later in the workout, they start to feel a bit like you're being rewarded after an 8. So a 6 at the start of the workout feels quite tough.
yeah, sure.
A 6 after an 8, psychologically and physiologically, is a bit of a reward.
For sure, yeah. Definitely. Well, it doesn't mean, as we have said repeatedly, slowing your leg speed.
No, keep that leg speed, default speed. If you feel like you need to lower your leg speed, then it's best to take some resistance off. Keep that leg speed going. Hips, knees, ankles, lower back, getting nicely lubricated. Blood surging through those joints. Fantastic. So after this block, which is interval number 9, we're going down to a 5, you'll be pleased to know. So we've hit the kind of high points of the workout.
Good, no, very good. I was trying, because I've got a Fitbit on my arm, to see what my heart rate is, because that's something people talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to suggest we get involved in that. But of course I looked at my Fitbit, because I can't see very well, I can't see what the numbers are. So it's all very well.
Those blacked out screens
I need a bigger screen.
aren't great, are they?
But I know some of you have asked about heart rates and stuff. We're not proposing to start tracking that, because all that does is bring other barriers into play when it comes to getting new people to look at these sessions. But if you're interested, it is another marker for health and fitness, obviously.
Yeah, by all means, put a heart rate monitor on and track your heart rate through the workout. Okay, down to a 5.
Very nice. That is nice.
Wow, that's going to feel nice. 2 minutes out of 5, and then we're into the 4-minute warm down. So, but again, don't slow the leg speed. Your body's still paying back our oxygen. If you can, breathe slowly and deeply. Yeah. Good exhales. CO2 out your system.
So have you ever trained, when you've been training for events, with I don't know, people? I've seen people training with a nose or something to block one of the.
I think it's they have a little.
Oh, that's for
opening the area. No, I've never made it more difficult for myself than
my brother.
Than already
He's
had.
a bit of a running obsessive, or at least he was. He used to run up hills with his mouth closed in an attempt to try and improve his VO2 max or something like
Wow.
that. That's,
You'd pass out, wouldn't you?
well, I think he said it's very hard. You can't do it for long.
No.
But it does improve your VO2 or whatever that thing is.
No, I've never tried that. In fact, quite the opposite. I pretty much had every orifice.
Can't breathe through your arse though, Andy.
Wide open.
I don't think. Or your ears.
Wide open. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So in 20 seconds, we're going into the warm down. So the idea of that is to bring us back close to our kind of pre-exercise state. And as before, if you feel like at the end of the warm down you're still, working, then extend it. Okay,
Nice.
warm down now to a 4.
Here we go. The tone of the wheel change.
Tone of the wheel changes.
That was very noticeable.
Yeah.
Just 4 minutes then. Don't skip on the warm out. You might warm down. You might be tempted to, but I quite want a glass of water now.
Yeah.
I shall wait. Oh. Yes. Okay. I've sweated a good amount there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Very good. Session 7, almost at an end.
That's great. Nice bit of progression there.
Definitely was.
Jumping on the 6s, 7s, and 8s, and then coming back to the 6s, and then that 8 at the end for 3 minutes was a good challenge. I think it's pitched just about right. It's quite difficult to build incremental differences into the workouts over 8 or 12 workouts without either obviously remaining too close to the one before or jumping too far ahead.
Yeah.
So I was interested when I designed this. I was interested to see how it plays out, but it's been good. And it's certainly a progression from 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Certainly
I think you're doing a great job. It isn't straightforward, but they've all got to push you to an extent. But there's got to be some build, and I guess at some point, as well as the intensity, we'll be increasing the duration of the sessions. What we're going to?
Well, yeah, this is the last. Next week's session, or the one in 2 weeks, will be
35.
Will be 35, and then we're going to go up to 40 minutes.
Will we go beyond 40 in the 12? Do you think?
I think we may go up to 45.
Okay.
I think, personally, 45 minutes on a static bike for me
It's a long time.
is it's my limit. An hour just feels 15 minutes too long.
Sure.
And so I'd rather get the progression, get the intensity in that 45 minutes,
Yeah.
rather than just kind of sitting on the bike for the sake of it.
So session 12 might make it to 45. Anyway, I'm not going to hold you.
I think sessions 11 and 12 are going to be 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forward to that, everybody.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, we're into the last 2 minutes of the warm down. I'm going to take the load pretty much right off, and now I am going to gently
A little bit of that.
gently slow my leg speed. So slower than my default.
Oh yeah. Well done for sticking with us, guys, because
Yeah,
that was a tough session.
We are absolutely dripping here. As you know from indoor cycling, there's nothing quite like it for drenching you.
So we say it all along, and we won't stop saying it, I'm afraid, until we get to 5 billion subscribers. But if you haven't subscribed and are using these sessions, please do that, and
Just hit that
better
button.
still, pass it on to anyone else you know you think is over the age of 40, they want to stay fit, they've got a static bike, and they need a bit of help, a bit of motivation.
Yeah.
Please do pass it round and subscribe yourself. Always, as we say, comments, all the rest of it, feedback. It's what we need.
And that said about the age thing, we have had, teenagers, people in their 20s doing these workouts, and of course they get so much out of it because it's their RPE. So it's not, obviously we're older people doing older workouts that we think older people are going to enjoy, but it's certainly not exclusive on that front. So if you've got family members that are younger and you think they would really enjoy some, static bike exercise, then please send it out to them.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Or grandparents.
Or grandparents, your great grandparents. Yeah. Okay. Almost there.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Well, there we go. Session 7
Wonderful.
done, Andrew. Excellent, as ever. Thank you very much indeed, guys. We'll have another session for you very soon. Stay tuned. We're the Off Workouts duo saying goodbye for now.
See ya.